Well, hello, my friends. Dave Parker, Scale Model Customs in the Scale Model Customs garage. Welcome back. So this is my final reveal, I guess you call it, for the 40 Ford group build, sponsored by the United Scale Automotive Content Creators Facebook page. I guess it was Lucas E. or I guess actually Mark Bateson were the guys that kicked this off, and I'm really grateful to be able to join in with the group build. It was a lot of fun. The way I understand it, the whole premise behind the build was what can you do with a 40 Ford AMT kit? You know, it's been around for decades, I guess. You know, so I think a lot of guys are doing the coupe that's been around for a really long time, but they did open it up to the sedan delivery. Not sure if there's other versions. I think it's the coupe and the sedan delivery. I don't know. I don't know. But you know, I decided to jump in. I got a late start. I picked this up recently, which is a reissue of the sedan delivery AMT kit. Never was really sure what I was going to do with it. I just thought it was kind of cool, and it just been sitting in my stash for a little while. Not too long. I mean, this is a fairly new old kit that's been sitting around for a while. So when the guy started talking about the group build, it just sounded like the time to do it. So I also had this Ford FD100 Foos kit sitting in my pile, and I bought this kit thinking I was just going to rob the wheels and tires. Honestly, I wasn't crazy about the truck. I mean, it's a cool truck. I'm definitely a Ford guy, and I like the truck. But I got it on sale for, I think, for $17, and I was going to steal the wheels and tires for something else. And then I realized there was a Roush motor in there, and doing a little internet research, I found out that it was a really cool Roush motor, that 451 all aluminum Cyto Allure, almost 500 horse naturally aspirated engine that old Chip put into his FD100. It's a killer motor, right? So I realized, I'm gonna have to steal that motor too for something in the future. Well, the future is here, my friends, and I started playing with what I was going to do with this kit. Originally, I was going to build this as a surf wagon. I was going to kind of just weather it up, and I was trying to find a surfboard, and was just going to do some skinny white walls and nothing special. Just use the flathead probably, and just like it was some dude's surf wagon, and that kind of thing. But I kept thinking about this Foos kit. What could I do with the Foos kit? Maybe I could incorporate that somehow. Originally, I was thinking about the engine, and then I started looking at it and realized that the wheels actually line up exactly in terms of front and rear in the wheel wells in this kit, in terms of where they line up in the Foos frame. So I started playing with that idea, and this is what I came up with, right? So get this off of here. So it did in fact line up front to back, although I did have to narrow it quite a bit. Let me get my pointer. I did have to narrow the rear end in the front and rear to make the wheels tuck in there nicely, but I was able to retain the 4-link. I had to reposition the shock mounts. I don't know if that's in frame or not. So that took a little bit of work, and probably most of the work that I did on this is getting this thing to actually fit. Essentially retains the stock height of the Foos frame. I had to trim off. If you're familiar with this kit, it's got a lot of little support pieces that hold this up against the bottom of the Foos truck. So I chopped all those off, cleaned them up. Took some material off the front and the rear and the front of the frame, so it tucks up completely underneath there, and then mounted the wheels. I was totally I was super, like I said, I spent a ton of time getting this thing to work in the 40 Ford body. Probably the majority of my time getting it to work in there, it wasn't until the last couple nights, really today, I finally had a day off and was just rallying to finish this. I really wanted to finish it by tomorrow, by today. Today's the 15th, right? So I really wanted to get it done. The problem I ran into at the late hour was I had the exhaust really nicely fitted from the Foos kit. I ended up detaching the 4-link where the exhaust actually connects from the Foos kit. So I had cut the exhaust down. I had some nice turnouts here. Looked super nice, and then found out that the exhaust actually comes up here for some reason, and was hitting the bottom of the interior tub. So last minute I just cut her off. So this guy hates his neighbors. He starts it up at 4 in the morning and wakes the whole neighborhood up. And at some point I'll probably fit some aluminum tubing, maybe out with some side pipes or something. But there ain't no time for that. We got to finish. We got to wrap this baby up, right? The 40 Ford sedan delivery came with this sweet little display thing, which I thought was kind of a nice touch. I did modify it, of course, because, you know, branding. But anyway, I did paint it with Scale Finishes. I love Scale Finishes paint. And this is the Need for Green, which is a Mustang color. If you remember the, I think early 2000s super green Mustangs that are out there. That's the Need for Green. Sprayed over black primer. I think I mentioned in my last video, I originally was starting with gray primer. Ran out of the Stynal Res. Had some black Stynal Res, so I shot for my second coat of primer. Did the black, and I think it toned it down a little bit, but it still kind of pops, you know. I think it turned out pretty good. Let me zoom in on that baby. Looks pretty good, I think. Pretty happy with it. What else can I tell you? Interior is real basic. I was just literally worked on it today. I literally painted the interior today. Just shot it black and stuffed it in there. I was just running out of time. Glued the glass this morning. I mean, I'm down to the wire here. The one thing that I couldn't finish is the hood. I mentioned I did get the resin hood. Let me back this up a little. Whoa, now. I did get the resin hood, which fits beautifully. But what I did realize, a couple things in the last couple days was, one is I removed the side trim on the body to make it nice and clean, and it's got the trim on here, so I still need to remove that and make it match. And also the Scale Finishes, like an idiot, I didn't order the hardener. So Jameson offers a hardener for these gloss enamels, and you know, I'm definitely going to start going with the hardener in the future, because the body took quite a while to dry, you know, way more than a week. You know, if I tried to paint this hood, I'd just be rushing it, and I didn't want to rush it. So we're just going to go with the hood ain't painted yet. This fellow likes to drive around and show off his Roush 451, and we'll paint it later. But kind of just want to wrap this up. I'm kind of getting itchy to you know, be done with it and get going on other things. So when I fire up the booth again, I'll have this thing, the hood prep by then, and we'll just shoot it while I'm shooting other stuff. One thing that's interesting about this build for me too is, you know, I turned 60 this month, and for my 60th birthday I actually bought myself a Harder Steenbeck airbrush. I think it's the Evolution. I forget. It's a 2-in-1 kit that I saw somebody reviewing. I think it was Rex Barbados. Barbados, is that his name? He's got a great channel. He reviews a lot of airbrush paint and stuff. Anyway, this is the 2-in-1. It comes with a 0.2 and a 0.4 nozzle and needle kit in the package. What a beautiful airbrush, man! What a major upgrade for my my modeling bench. And this was the first time I used the airbrush on this kit. Actually shot this with a 0.2. I was really surprised. The 0.2 just atomizes the paint so well. I didn't even need the 0.4. It just did just a beautiful job. I just love that airbrush. That was kind of a new thing for this build as well. So anyway, I just want to really thank Lucas C. and Mark and all the guys at the USACC Facebook page for letting me participate. It was super fun. It's a blast seeing all the other builds and all the other takes on the 40 Ford, and so thank you for letting me join in with you guys. Hope you like it. Scale Model Customs 40 Ford group build. Can't believe I made it on time. I am the most slacker model builder in the world. I'm slow, I take my time, I get distracted easy, so yeah, super glad I was able to make it on time and not flake out. So there you have it, my friends. The Green Machine. The Need for Green 40 Ford group build United. The Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Facebook page. Dave Parker, Scale Model Customs in the Scale Model Customs Garage. Thanks for watching, my friends. Have a great day.